Hello everybody, today we will be covering Grade 8 Algebra 1 section 2.7. Oh no. Today we will be covering Grade 8 Algebra 1 section 2.7. The learning target today will be solve equation for specific variables, and we also will be doing the conversion of units. I don't think we have any vocabs today on formula, literal equation, dimensional analysis. I think that's quite straightforward, so I will just skip it. We will go through, for example, example 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. That is from the review textbook from McGraw Hill. Let's get started. Just copy over 5a minus 2b equal 15. What we need to do is we need an a, solve for a. So what this means is when the question is saying solve for a, what you need to do is you put a on the left hand side and whatever else on the right, everything else. Everything, okay, else on the right. So when we look at this, what we need is a here. All right. Of course, we have 5a, so we just copy down. Equal 15. 15 is already on the right, so we just need to copy down. And this, we just move it across. Negative 2b would be plus 2b. All right. So, and then we copy down. Just copy it down. Right, because what we need is 1a. So we divide by a factor of 5 on both sides. Okay, so these two cancel out, we get 1a, and then we copy this. We can further simplify by breaking into two components. All right, and this we get 3, and then this we just copy. I would say that you can stop here, but the best approach is you go all the way down. Either one, it'll be acceptable. All right. So that's the answer for example 1. Now let's move on to example 2. Example 2. Example 2, let me copy over 4p minus 7r equal pq plus 16. And what we need is p. All right. So what we do is we put a star for p. To note that we need to put p on the left and then non p on the right. Correct? Non p. Okay? Because the question is asking for p. So now what we first thing is we copy 4p down and we move pq to the other side. So minus pq. We copy 16 down, and then negative 7r, we need to shuffle across and we get positive 7r. Okay, so when we look at this is p. How do we combine these two? Basically, if you recall, we have learned about distributive property. We basically have learned like going like standing into a bracket. So A times B, we get AB. A times C, we get AC. So basically you can see A here and A here. And right now we are going the backward. Okay, so we see P here and P here. We take P out and then times bracket 4 minus Q equals 7R plus 16. Our ultimate goal is 1P, right? So what we need to do is divide entire on left hand side by a factor of 4 minus Q. We also need to divide the left hand side by a factor of 4 minus Q. These two go away. We get P equal 7R plus 16 over 4 minus Q. That is the answer for 3. No, example 2, sorry, example 2. Now moving forward. Moving forward, we have a trapezoidal area formula as this one. Let me copy over. A equal H times B1 plus B2 over 2. Okay? Well, A represent A represent A represent A represent area, H represent height, B1 and B2, they are two bases. Now we need to solve for each. Okay? So basically what we need is we want to get from this formula to see H equal what? Now, we want to, first thing, we need to get rid of this. And we also need to get rid of the bracket. Okay? So step 1, let's get rid of the 2 first. To get rid of the 2, remove denominator, which is 2 in this case. You multiply 2. These two cancel out. Because you multiply 2 on the right, you also need to multiply 2 on the left. Okay, now this 2 is gone. Step 2 basically would be remove numerator other than each. So if that's each, you can keep it. You keep each. Everything else, you try to get rid of it. So we have B1 plus B2. So what this means is we need to divide B1 plus B2 because we do it on the right. We need to do it on the left as well. So these two cancel out. We get 1 each. And then H equal to A over B1 plus B2. Okay? That's how you get H. Now, when we look at here, it says we need to look for, using this formula, we need to look for height of a trapezoid area, 70 square feet. 2 bases, 22 and 18. All right, so H equal area is 70. Base 1, 22. Base 2, 18. So if we work on it, 2 times 70, 140. 22 plus 18, 40. We can simplify a little bit. All right, so if we simplify it, answer will be 3.7. No, 3.5, sorry. 3.5 feet. Okay, I don't know how I got 3.7, but my brain just doesn't work. Now, the next one is about conversion of factor. Conversion of factor. You can see here, basically, you can look at this one. The pool can hold 90,000 liters of water. And we know that 1 gallon is 3.785 liters. And then we need to convert this amount of water in liter to gallon. And here is how we're going to do it. All right. Let's set X equal gallons of water in Mark's pool. Okay. So what we do is we are dealing with proportion. We're gonna go for proportion. Gallon over liter. Okay. And here we have 1 over 3.785. And gallon is what we are after. So X over 96285. All right. So what we are looking for is X. All right. What we need to do is, in order to get rid of we need to get rid of the denominator. So we need to multiply 96285 so that these two cancel out. Because we multiply on this number on the right, we need to do exactly the same on the left. So multiply 97285. 97285. So 97285 times 1 divided by 3.785. X equal, we need a calculator. Hold on a sec, let me pull out my calculator. So 97285 divided by 3.785. The answer would be 25702 gallons. Okay, now that would be example 5. Now we move on to the last one. Last one is more complicated. It's really complicated. And when you look at this, iCool is running at a speed. This is a speed. 16.5 Kanijaku per second. I suppose this is I never seen this before. Kanijaku. And then Olympic record basically is 26.2 miles, and the distance, and then in 126.5 minutes. So basically, we are trying to determine if Aiko can break the record or can he not. And we know that one Kanijaku is 10 over 33 meters. Okay. And then 1 mile is 1609.344 meters. So we are given very important information like distance. This is the distance. And then equal the speed or rate times time. Okay. All right. Now let's get started. We just summarize everything. So this is one thing. The second formula that is important is 1 Kanijaku equal 10 over 33 meter. 3 is 1 miles equal 1609.344 meter. I will do shorthand. 4 record is distance. This dr, the distance of the record holder, 26.2 miles in 126.5 minutes. Okay. All right. So let's get started then. So I call, right? I call. The rate is equal to 16.5 kNJK per second. We can rewrite as 16.5 kNJK per 1 second. All right. From here, we can just rewrite it this way. All right. And then, because ultimately we need to convert kNJK to meter, and then from meter to miles. Okay. So let's get one things down. Let's do step 1, kNJK to meter, and then meter to miles. Step 2, we need to convert the denominator in second to minute. Okay, and then 3, we need to compare. Okay, so here is what we're gonna do. 16.5. 1 kNJK is equal to 10 over 33 meter. We have 16.5, basically we just multiply like this and we get meter over 1 second. All right, over 1 second. Now, oh no. Okay, let's continue. So 16.5 times 10 divided by 33. we get 5. 5 meter, 5 meter per 1 second. All right. And then we need to convert this meter into miles. And you can see here, we need to convert this back to here. When we are converting from backward, what we need to do is we need to figure out what one we need to divide 1609.344 on both sides. So 1 meter is equal to this miles. So what this means is I 5 meter. Let me rewrite a little bit. This is equal to 5 meter per 1 second. And then this is in meter, so we need to convert into miles. So we multiply 1 over 1609.344. This is in miles over 1 second. Now, if we use the calculator, 5 divided by 1609.344. That is 0.0033107 over 1 second. So step 1 is complete. Okay, now we need to convert second into minutes. We know that 1 minute equal 60 seconds. So 1 second would be dividing by 60 seconds. 1 second would be 60 divided by 60, and then minute will be 1 over 60. All right, so this multiply by 1 over 60. 1 over 60. And then when we rearrange this, because this one is a fraction and we can flip it. So 0.00317 multiply 60 over 1. Okay, 60 over 1. So times 60. And that is equal to 0.1864 miles. Compare, and then 1864 miles per minute. Now we are in the right format, which is mile per minute. So for 126.5 minutes. I could run. I could run a distance. So DA, equal to RT. Remember? RT. So RT, R is 0.1864 times T 126.5. The answer would be times 126.5. So 23.6 meter. No, 23.6 miles. 23.6 miles. And the record is 262 miles. So I could, on the same amount of time, 126.5 minutes, I could actually run only 23.6 miles. So I could did not break the record. Okay. All right. I hope this is useful to you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye for now.